did go meant to go put on my t-shirt.
Too late.
Oh my good. That's what I went out there and then I came back and I forgot why I went there. Like I'm getting older.
I do that too. Why did I come in this room?
It's fine. Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. As y'all see, I have my twins here with me. Matrice. Say hey, Matrice.
Hey, Marilyn. And chat.
So if you guys don't know, this is Making with Marilyn, and she does all the things over on her channel. So if you are not yet subscribed to her channel, and if this is your first time here, because honestly, that's the only way that you don't know who Marilyn is, if this is your first time here. So if it's your first time here, welcome. And please make sure you check out Marilyn's channel. She does all the things. I can't wait. She made something good. She's going to show it on her channel. She made something that is super awesome for us in this crafting world and for those of us who do embroidery. So I'm super excited for her to announce it and to show it. Like, it's amazing. So she does embroidery. She has a single needle and a multi-needle. She does Cricut stuff. She does have a silhouette. She has all the gadgets. She likes to do lasering. She likes to do a lot of things, and she's pretty amazing at what she does. And she does sublimation, and she's the queen of sublimation tumblers. If you want a perfect tumbler, take it. Do you know I did not even realize that I said, "Oh, it's May 16th. It's Marilyn's birthday" in that video?
That is so funny. That is so funny.
I didn't know. So you see, that video is over a month old. Like, I'm not pushing out video. Like, I'll record, but it doesn't get pushed out.
Okay, I think though that part of it, like the picture of you and your dad, was probably shortly before Father's Day. I mean, so you could do it for Father's Day. So it wasn't that old.
Marilyn, I made that like the day before Father's Day. I was like, Saturday. That's how one part of the video was made a month ago, and then I went back and said, let me finish the video. Like that. Marilyn, you know it's a hot mess. Know it. So, but yeah, so how's your day been, Mare Bear?
It was good. Yeah, I just played in the craft room a lot. I didn't do anything productive as far as YouTube goes, but I made another mug rug on the multi-needle, and then I stitched out something on the single needle because, come to find out, I've been using the wrong bobbins in the single needle the whole time, but they haven't given me problems. They've been perfectly fine. I've been using the L ones.
And, which one are you supposed to use?
I'm supposed to be using the A style.
Oh, and how'd you find out?
Huh?
How'd you find out?
The lady that I communicate with at Poulin, she told me. So I popped in an A style bobbin today for the first time. It worked beautifully too. So both of them work, but I guess I'll start using what they say I should be using.
Yeah. Well, I do want to thank you for hopping on with me because, as you know, I don't know what I really have planned to do tonight, but I knew that I wanted to come on. So tonight we're going to do just a variety of things. Like, I have a bling template that I made for myself. It says 1980, but it should say 1980s with an apostrophe and an S, Leo. But I didn't like the apostrophe and the S with this, so it just says 1980 Leo. Okay, so don't grammar police. I'm very well aware of how it should be. I know, and this is going to be my shirt, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Okay, so it just says 1980, and then I also have do you watch hockey?
Do I what?
Do you watch hockey?
No.
I don't either. But the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup.
Oh.
And so one of my friends called me with a last minute request for her son if I could make him a shirt. And I've been over these last minute requests, and it's been taking the Lord to keep my tongue tied.
I have been to a few hockey games. Back when I lived in Wichita, I don't remember the name of the team. It's been years and years and years and years ago. I don't think they've had a team for many years, but Tim and I went out to a few of their games, and they're rowdy.
Yes.
Rowdy.
That can be a dangerous crowd.
I think that even the people in the crowd need to wear a face mask and a helmet thingy, because sometimes those pucks come flying. Or at least back in the day they did. They probably made it more safe these days.
I don't know about that. I don't know. But let's see who's here. What happened?
J Mama's here. J Mama, I have not mailed that shirt. It's sitting right over there, and I'm going to make an exact replica of it tonight for me to keep. So I know it's been a week and a day, and I apologize. It's going to go out this coming week. I stink at getting to the post office, but J Mama, I got you.
That's me. The ones that I had them packaged and shipped. My mom took it to the post office today, so she shipped it out for me. This week was really crazy. Like, I was really busy. Friends wanted to catch up. I had to do my PET scan. Did I tell you I went to go do my PET scan this week?
No.
So I went to go do my PET scan this week, and I'm not gonna look. If the doctor didn't call me, that means it's fine. Like, but I don't see the doctor until August. Usually I see him the next week, but because of how like my schedule is, and I plan on doing a little vacay, and then we also have, I won't be able to do it at the time that I usually do it. So I did it a little bit earlier. So I had to go get my PET scan done, and I had a lot going on.
No, there's probably good news there.
It's gonna be good news. I'm not worried.
That's the way my doctor's office used to be. Like when you do your mammogram, if you didn't hear anything, you'd get something in the mail that says it looks fine. Well, the last one, not the last one because I had to do a redo because of some issues, but the last regular one I did,
they called you.
It was a different one because there was a problem with that one. It was a different test, and she called me. Oh, I'm just calling to say that your such and such was normal. I was like, oh, okay.
Meanwhile, did you call me?
Yes. And so then when they called about my mammogram, which wasn't normal, I thought, oh, okay, they just call now. So, but it's all good. Worked its way out.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's going to be great, Mare Bear. Girl, I gotta do this. I gotta recut that part of the template out that's SS6, SS10 that I did not. I cannot even believe that I did that, Marilyn.
So did you totally redesign that part of it?
No, I just had to do one. It's like a very like a single line that just says Leo.
Oh,
that's it. It's not gonna be. It's nothing major. I don't have to do too much with that, so I'm not worried. Hey, Rachel, girl, I gotta send you a thing on Instagram. All right, y'all. Wait, I didn't even say hi to everybody. Let me come back over and say hi to y'all. I have been living my best life, not teaching people's kids, and I'm excited. Like, it's been really good. I did get a chance today to catch up with one of my good friends, Sydney. We went to this restaurant, and we usually go out to our usuals, but today we tried something different. It's this restaurant called Negronis, and it was actually really good. Like, I had a salmon with like an Alaskan salmon with fried rice, but they had like lima beans. I don't know what type of cuisine it is. It's not Peruvian, but it was so good. And then they had this bread, Marilyn, with truffle butter.
Oh, yum!
Like the butter.
Good, but lima beans don't sound so good.
No, in the fried rice, it was good. The truffle butter, Marilyn, it was so cute. It came out like a little cupcake kind of with a match on the inside. And it was like lit up so that the butter was like nice and hot.
Nice.
Girl. I only had a little piece because I can't eat that, but it was so good. It was so good, there. So I was hoping that I could use both of these, but I don't think so. All right, let me see who all is here. All right, yo. So that's what we're doing tonight. I really didn't have much planned because I was kind of out all day. I have two shirts that I need to make, that red shirt and a black shirt, and then I also have a I'm gonna make this brush this design in for me. It's just for me. Nobody else really wants it because it says 1980s Leo. And then it was something else I was supposed to do, Marilyn. I forgot.
Some DTF.
Yeah, we're gonna do the DTF, but it was something else. I don't even remember. Now I gotta find the which stones I'm gonna use. Hey Evie. All right, let me get ready to scroll down really quickly.
So you have the 80 shirt, you have the shirt for your friend's son. Is that the DTF shirt?
That's a DTF shirt, so that's gonna be 2 shirts. Oh, that's gonna be 2 shirts. I'm ripping it. And then what else do I look? You're like, geez, you can't be forgetting everything. One of us have to have a good memory. You. My memory is 2.
That's Evelyn. That's called the Eufy, EUFY, and she has at least one video on it. So if you search for her video, then under her video she has a link to it, and it's still in the Kickstarter program. Is today the last day for the discount price?
It might be listed the 20th.
Either today or tomorrow, I think.
I think it's the 20th today. And I have some lives showing it too, like more so live showing it. Which I have some recorded videos that I need to edit for it. Like so cute. That's what I'm like, when people call me, I'm like, oh, I have so much to do. And I don't think people really believe that like we could possibly be busy, because how could you possibly be busy when you just craft? Like, because that's what people think. Like, you just make things. Like, how can you be so busy all the time?
Yep. And you're on summer break, so you still can't be that busy.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying to catch up from everything that I didn't get a chance to do while the school was open. But no, my friend was like, girl, you can't be that busy. You just cut vinyl. Like, girl, yes, I can. I'm not.
You're just cutting vinyl.
Cut vinyl. How about that? I don't even like.
That's funny. Okay, well, while you say hi, I'm gonna go grab my lip brush.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see who's here. All I'm doing now is I'm gonna get ready to cut this cut the part out that's not right, but we can get ready to start working. I'm gonna turn the heat press on. So let's see who's here. Hey TP, welcome in. Hey Miss Rosa McElbean, Miss D Smith. Hey Smart Creations. And hey Kristen. Kristen said she was making dinner. That was before we even started. We're not gonna be on here for long. We don't even have like very difficult projects to complete tonight. So maybe next week we'll have something difficult going on. What is next week's date? Is that no, that's not date night. The week after that's gonna be date night. Hey, Miss Cheryl Davenport, Mylene. And also tomorrow, for those of you who have the Bling box, don't forget tomorrow is a Bling box Zoom. And not unfortunately, but I will be there, but we're probably going to end exactly at 5 o'clock because my great aunt, my grandma's sister, is turning 80 years old, and we're having like an 80 shades of green situation, so I get to dress up, and so I got to get ready for it.
Did you make your great aunt a shirt?
No.
You made your aunt a shirt?
I should have made her a shirt. I didn't even think about it, Marilyn. I should have made her a shirt because she's turning 80 years old. I should have made her.
Hey, you can use the 80 from your thing tonight.
No, I do have it without it but it has like the 1 and the 9 is cutting through. It's not gonna look good, Bear. I should have thought about that better. I didn't think about that really good. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh no, you're gonna be up all night now.
I'm gonna have to make her a shirt. I could also make it in the morning, as long as I get these shirts out of the way. I could also do it in the morning. So I'm making a magnet. I'll make her something.
Or do you have any like birthday queen templates?
I had one a while ago that I had, not one that I like put out there, but I had one that I made before. But it might have said birthday Leo Queen. It might not be like for her. I don't know. All right, let's see. Hey, Miss Gail, Miss Ethel Smith Ames. Hey, everybody. Hey, Bobby. Rachel, I saw you earlier. Hey, girl. Hey, Dr. Johnson. Antoina. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Yes, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. I'm going to be bringing my table over in a second. I just have my computers here right now because I'm trying to cut out a template. So cancel, back to design. So let's see who else is here. And Marilyn's brushing her template in already because she's so quick. Hey, Monica H. Hey, Jennifer Ricci and Whitney. Everyone, thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you. 92K. I can't even believe it. I couldn't believe when I had 100 subscribers. Dems watched my very first live, and she was commenting on my very first live. That was back in 2001. Huh?
What were you doing on your very first live?
My very first live was just my giveaway. So I did a giveaway when I hit, I think, like 2,500 subscribers, maybe. Or maybe that was another thing I did, but it was like a giveaway live for 10K. That one was for 10K subscribers.
I remember a 10K one.
That was the one for 10K subscribers. And that's what I was doing. I was talking about that. It was just, I was chatting, I was fidgeting. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I also so the video that I did tonight, that I released tonight, the Epson Eco Tank one, I also linked in the description the very first Eco Tank unboxing that I did back in 2020. And I put it in the description. If you are just starting out, just starting your channel, if you just want to do it and you're scared to do it, please watch that video. Like, I really did not know what I was doing. I was using, remember iMovie had like those, like you could do the title. So I did the title, and I think I had the sound from iMovie in there, like just weird. It wasn't weird. It was the best I could do because I didn't know much, right? But I had a vertical video mirror. I'm like, yeah, girl, you didn't know what you had going.
And look at you, though.
I still don't really know what I'm doing, but you get better. I can say one thing: I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I don't know everything. I don't know, all the ins and the outs. I just know what has been working for me and what works for me. But I am better than what I like. I'm better now than where I came from. Like, I've learned a lot over that time, as far as even with lighting. Like, I could improve my lighting, but I'm happy with this lighting now. I have people on there telling me, like, girl, do something with your lighting. Like, oh, your lighting is horrible. Your sound is
gosh.
Yeah. People
So
are, people can be very mean, very opinionated, even when you don't ask for the opinion. Like the people who say, I know you didn't ask for it, but can I just no, because I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it.
Ask them about their YouTube channel.
Exactly. But I'm so blessed, and I'm blessed because, like, I've met so many good people. I've made friends. I have a sister. Like, does life get better than this? Like, really, doing something that I love to do, making things. Like, I of course, I get in my moods where I just like moan and groan and mope about things and just get fed up with like foolishness. You know me. And so Dems got that the other day, and she's like, keep going, don't give up. And what I love about you guys is that even if I call you guys and I have a bad day, or I say something, like, you guys are so positive, so uplifting, like you don't join my pity party. Like you may be like, yeah, I see your point. That's not good. But you know what? And then you say something positive. Like I appreciate that so much. Like Debs literally talked me off the edge last night.
Aww.
Literally talked me off the edge because it just be like that. But I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so very much, Mary Bear.
I feel the same.
Like imagine, like out of all the millions and millions of people in the world, like we like crossed paths and we didn't keep going. We literally stopped here and we're on a journey together. Even though our journeys may look different, we're still on this journey together. And I love being here with you. And Dibs and Delonda and Evie and everybody in the chat and in the bushes.
We are blessed.
We are. We are. We are.
I was thinking about that just yesterday. Because sometimes, you get up and you want to just do life and do other things. And it's like, man, I'm so blessed.
Yep.
So lean into it.
Yeah. And enjoy it. Like enjoy it. Be grateful for what you have. Like, is every day going to be perfect? No, but guess what? It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. At the end of the day, it's going to be fine. You have the power. You have the control to control that. So,
that was something Delonda said a while back. Was you control your output, something like that.
Yep.
I was like, you don't control whether people want to watch or anything like that, but you control your output. I think that's what she said.
You control it. It's true. Totally true. All right, yo. Sorry about that. We just had a moment. And I'm getting ready to start brushing. I don't even have my stones I'm going to use. And I promise you that we were not going to be on here all night. I'm like, oh no, Marilyn, we're not going to be on here all night. And we're not. I promise you we're not. I'm so tired. And then I have the bling box tomorrow. Then I have something to do in the morning. Like, yeah.
Can you imagine though doing YouTube without the community?
No, I can't.
Everybody in the chat and all the camaraderie. Even when people are teasing me about who was it? Rosalind told me I should do a Surger Zoom.
Yeah. I can't.
I can't either.
Hold on. Thank you, Evie. Now, Des, I don't have the X-Tool DTF maker. No, I don't have that one. I have Pro Color. I literally have all the Pro Color printers. And that latest one they have, the one that was on the Kickstarter that they don't even have available for everybody, that is my favorite.
That's the one that looks like wood grain?
Yes, that is my Marilyn. That is my favorite. That has been my least problematic DTF printer ever.
Nice.
And I've had it since January. I haven't had any major clogs. I love it. So, and then I also have the Lock Leak DTF printer, but yeah. DTF overload. DTF overload. Let's see. What else did I miss? Sorry, guys. I saw Whitney. Whitney, you joined the channel? Thank you, Whitney.
I was looking at Tamara's comment. She said, I know what you mean. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. It's whatever.
Yep. And I see what I miss. DTF Designs, my local DTF printer to print for me. Now, Des, where are you located? Like, who's your local DTF printer? Do you love them? Let us know because it might be helpful to somebody else who's in your area. And if you have a good result with them, others may be interested. Let us know, girl. All right, so I did just right now finish this. Oh my goodness. So I made it back. Huh?
Sorry, Naomi, I saw said she had learned Inkscape. I was like, look at you go. Anyway, okay.
Inkscape is your thing, Marilyn.
It is. I do like Silhouette better now, but before I bought it, I used Inkscape because it was free.
Yeah. And free is always good. There's nothing wrong with free.
Yep.
So I just printed out I just used the Eufy Make because I hadn't used it in a few days, and I feel like with the Eufy Make, like I don't want to waste the ink. When you don't use it, it will eventually like work really well, but when you don't use it, you end up wasting your ink because it's doing the automatic cleanings and it's doing all that. So you will end up wasting because they have like a certain amount of time. If you don't use it in a day, then it does like a deep clean, and those deep cleans take up a lot of the ink. So I felt like I needed to go ahead and print something because I didn't print something in like 2 days. So I wanted to print something. So I just went ahead and I printed this magnet. I'm going to leave this in my class because I won't be going back to my school, and I'm going to be, so I want to leave it for whoever is left in the class. I'm going to leave this on
nice
board for them so that they can always remember to teach and inspire. So I'm leaving a little gift thing in the classroom for when I leave, for whoever comes in after me, because it's very hard for me to leave, actually. But I gotta go, and I'm not sad about it. I'm just gonna miss my kids, Marilyn. That's it. That's all I care about.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah. So that's about it. Let's see. Hey, Mama Vi. Hey, Barb. Oh, Barb said that the Exo DTF printer has major issues. She knows a couple of the testers. Yeah,
I haven't seen much of it online. I mean, I saw some of the original people that got one that did their videos, but I really haven't seen that much of it online.
It's super pricey.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they have that. But it's not a plasma cutter. What is it? That's really, really pricey.
The one with the metal, like it's supposed to be able to put the metal and all that stuff. Yeah. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember.
Sandra asked me what the colors are on my shirt. If you're talking about the shirt that I'm wearing, this is.
Let me make it bigger.
Why'd I have to say anything? This is an HTV. These are both, all three of these are HTVs. And I don't know the actual colors because it came in a multi set, but it's a teal color, kind of a, what is that called? Chartreuse, just that bright yellowy green. And then around it is a holographic sparkle vinyl HTV. So, yeah. All right, Patrice.
Oh, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're not.
I thought that was just a nice thing to say. That's what people like. That's just the right thing to say.
Uh-oh. Eve, what are you talking about?
What happened to Evie?
She says, hold up, we're glossing over what I don't know. Patrice. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. I missed it.
Uh-oh. Evie, what happened?
Kristen.
So I do have transfers. So I have a DTF print that I printed out for this Stanley Cup shirt. And this is pretty big because it's been going like a 3X or 2X shirt. And they really wanted something big on the shirt. So hopefully I didn't print it out too big. And then I also have the DTF prints. So I did print out this. That was done on my printer. And then this was done on Florida DTF. And then since I was going to do a 22 by 36 inch sheet anyway, I went ahead and printed me out some logos so I can make me some shirts for my summer events.
So where did that go? Tamara asked what the sticky stuff is I put on the rhinestones. What's it called and where can I get it? Do you happen to have like Heat Transfer Warehouse or KTM Mask Links, or Eve also has some of it? But this is, so Tamara, this is called, basically it's rhinestone transfer tape. It requires a special rhinestone transfer tape that withstands the heat. So you can't just use like vinyl transfer tape. I've used Eve's from the Baby's Booty. If you go to her website, thebabiesbooty.com, I've used KTM Mask, and I've used some off of Amazon. But it is a special thing for rhinestones. And so you can get it from the Baby's Booty. And Eve is in here. Eve, do you want to drop that? If Patrice, I'm like, okay, asking her to do that.
Of course. Because I didn't put any links in the description tonight because, you know, I was a little bit of a hot mess. That's why I don't have on my shirt today. Evie, oh, I think I know what Evie is talking about. Evie, you know how this year has been for me. And I made it. And, you know, it ended up, I can say I ended up good. I ended up okay, but yeah, no. It's time for a change. It's time for a change, and I'm here for it. I am here. I always tell people, like a lot of people are like usually say like, oh, when you feel like you're not comfortable, or you know, don't just leave, because I know God knows what I can take and what, like, He knows my limits. And if He's making me uncomfortable in a place where I've been comfortable, then it's time for me to get up and do something else about it. He ain't making me comfortable just to stay there.
And you held on for a long time.
I did.
It's a long year for you.
It has been a long, you know. So I'm happy. I'm very, very happy and excited.
Patrice Barb asked if there's much maintenance with the Eufy make.
Barb, no. So the only thing is though, is that with the Eufy make, so if let's say if I don't use it for a few days, it has this automatic cleaning. And honestly, they've done so many different updates, which I'm glad, like after once they start shipping out the printers, they should have like a lot of the updates within the app. There's so many different updates as far as different materials that you can print on. They have different products that they're pushing out that go along with it, like different add-ons. They even have one now that you'll be able to use it for like shirts and things like that. So it may be like a more so like a DTF component to it, as opposed to just like the UV component. But it's so easy to do it. Like everything is within like the app. You can have the app on your phone, or you have the app on your laptop. Everything is controlled within the app. The app will tell you, like, you just switch over to the device portion of the app. And maybe one night, maybe that's Tuesday, let's look more at the app, a little closer at it, so you guys can see it a little bit better. We'll do that on Tuesday. Marilyn, you know I may forget. I didn't see Dimps yet, and you know
I'll remind you.
Thank you. So it's so easy.
You can do it from your computer also.
You do your maintenance from your computer. I'm in my bed and thinking like, oh, let me go ahead and do a print head cleaning because I haven't used it in 3 days, but it does automatic things for you, or I can check the status of it from anywhere. So that's what I love about it. I love it. I think it's super easy to maintain. It does use up a lot of ink when you don't use it, so it's better to use it. Like even if you do something small, it's better to do that as opposed to just like not letting it be used, because it goes into the it starts to go into its saver mode or whatever it's called.
That's what I do with my DTF printer. Any day when I'm not printing anything, I have 1 inch, 1 inch little designs that I print in each corner of the film.
Okay. Just to use it, right?
Yep. She said kind of like the app and software for the Bamboo 3D printer.
Yeah. And I wonder why they don't do that. So Barbara, I was thinking that in Maryland, I was thinking like, why don't the DTF companies, like the companies who are manufacturing these DTF printers, why don't they just come up with an app instead of using a RIP software? Because I'm literally using the app to print on my MacBook, usually using the app to print on the Eufy make. So why can't DTF companies come up with an app instead of having people do all the stuff with the RIP softwares? because that rip software, it's a headache. Downloading it and connecting it and all that stuff. And then with the app, you can literally, I can do my print head cleaning, all that from the app. It tells me, when the there's 10% of the ink left in a cartridge. Like it's that detailed. Yeah.
Evelyn, let me go find her video, and I'll put the link to the video in. And in that video, she has her link.
Oh, for the UV? Thank you.
To the UV make. You're welcome.
Thank you, but it's so, like, I love it. Just like I'm telling you, as my K8, the one that's on Kickstarter, that DTF printer that's on Kickstarter, that's my favorite DTF printer. It's so easy to use. I don't even know what color. I bet you're already done. I don't even know what color I'm.
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere close to being done.
What time is it? 8:30. Okay, we have a little bit of time. I'm gonna get my.
Okay, let's. Here we go.
I'm so far in the chat.
We got time. When I came up here, Tim was asleep in the chair. And before we start watching our movie, he has to FaceTime with Madison and teach her how to change her spark plugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tim should record that. He should record that for Tebow and Mo.
He should.
And then he could teach me how to change my spark plugs.
He always says, you know, he should have recorded all the stuff he's done. I mean, we literally built most of this house. And if we would have started way back when, but, you know, it slows him down so much. Okay, Evelyn, I put the link to a video in where Patrice showed the UV make. And in that video description, she has her link to it.
Thank you, Mary. You're so sweet.
All right. My one crafty chick.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying about this. Like, so the UV Make company, which is Anchor, they actually have an app that they have connected to their UV printers. Now, all the other UV companies, you have to use a RIP software. But this particular company has an app that can be downloaded on your cell phone, tablets, computers. It has an app, and you're able to print white ink and everything, because that's what they mostly say that you need the RIP software for the white ink, so you can be able to print using white. It's not common, right? But with this particular printer, this UV Make UV printer, you don't have to have a RIP software. You literally print from the app. I don't know why they can't do it. I don't know why. But you know what? The other thing is that I think this particular I think they use like a lot of parts from just like regular printers. They're using like a lot of Epson printers for a lot of these DTF machines, and so that could possibly be part of the issue. Like nobody's really making like their own. Nobody's designing a DTF printer.
Right.
I think people at UV Make, the way that this printer is, like they actually designed this. Like they came up with this. Hey, Robin's Creations. Hey, Angel B.
Angel B, it goes on the top. So you'll need, she's asking about water-soluble stabilizer. The water-soluble goes on the top, but you'll still need stabilizer on the bottom.
Yes. Yes. And preferably tearaway stabilizer, because you're going to, like, I mean, you don't want the stabilizer on the blanket, on the back of the blanket.
Here's my baby blanket I did a while back.
Still
haven't put some, but yeah, I have the stabilizer on the back, which I need to put something over it or trim it better. And then I use the water soluble on the front. Look at me, Patrice. Your baby. I almost texted you and Eve today to let you know I was running both embroidery machines at the same time. I was going to call myself the embroidery queen. Did Patrice freeze? Patrice froze. Oh. Evelyn, you dream about the Eufy make? That's funny. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, Nicole. And Nicole, I saw you come in a minute ago. Hey. And Lizzie, till we get Patrice back, I might as well talk. So I did do a video where I showed how to make the outline for this. And I believe, if I have any members in here, did I give away the Just Breathe SVG file to members? If I didn't, I need to. So I have made the Just Breathe file. I also did it in Rhinestones. And then one of my most recent videos was taking this Just Breathe template and showing how in Cricut Design Space to make somewhat of a complex outline, because I have the top covering the bottom here, but the bottom covering the top here. So it's a little bit more complex to do the outline for that. So if you want to check it out, yeah, Unbiased just said that I have one. It doesn't show the Just Breathe part, but it shows how to do the outline for it. And let's see. Unbiased. Okay, embroidery queen. So how do you cover the stabilizer on the back? So the stabilizer on the back, you could use like the, Patrice has used it before. I don't remember the name of it, but I have some of it. Let me see if I can find it. It's something that you cover the inside of things for like baby onesies and baby shirts, or I don't see it, but I know Barb knows what it is. Yeah, Tender Touch. Thank you, Angela. So you could use Tender Touch, Cloud Cover, or for mine, because I don't feel like this blanket is really going to be right up against the baby's skin. So I just need to trim closer. And I think that's probably all I'll do. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some Tender Touch on it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So how do you cover this? Okay. Poor Patrice. She's probably frustrated. Oh, there she is. You're back. But I'll bet that's not the device with your microphone. Yep, she's back. She'll be back soon. She's pointing to something, doing this. Oh. What are the colors you used for your shirt? Let me guess. Capri, neon, yellow. I can't see below that. So I'm using, for this shirt, Monique, this is not rhinestones. This is just HTV. But the colors I'm using today are Labrador, which, I want to use Labrador, Violet Volcano. I'm going to use fuchsia, and then I need to get wintergreen or another green out. I'll show you what it's going to look like. So in my live a week and a day ago, I made this. I think that's when I did it. Or maybe I think that's when I did it. But I gave it away, but I haven't mailed it yet. And I love how the colors turned out. So I'm remaking this shirt for myself. And my guess is Patrice probably had to reboot something. And when it's rebooted, she'll reconnect and we'll be able to hear.
Oh, hey again, Mary.
Well, hey, welcome back.
Girl, I don't know. I had to restart my iMac because I don't know what in the world is going on. It's not acting right. So I'm almost ready to. So what were you talking about? Because I couldn't hear you from the phone.
Oh, okay. So, Angel B asked, "So how do you cover your stabilizer on the back?" And I said you could use and people in the chat put in Tender Touch and something silky something, or you could just cut around it real nicely, is what I had said also. Mm-hmm. What do you use when you're doing something for babies?
Oh, I use Tender Touch when I'm doing stuff for babies.
Tender Touch, okay. I have some. It should be right here somewhere. I'm sure it is. I've never used it. I also have black stabilizer I've never used. Because I remember Delana saying she didn't like the black as much as the white, so I haven't tried it. I did get a new water-soluble stabilizer. And I like it so much better than the old one I had.
Where did you get it from? Amazon?
It's from Rich Word.
Oh, Rich Word, from the Pulling people.
Yeah. So the old one I have is very, very, very smooth. And the new one I have has a little bit of texture to it. It's also a lot wider. And the old one that I got, it was from, who was it from? It was from Amazon. La Entoilage. Something like that. And there was a part of it, it looked like it had been melted or water got on it. It was all stuck together. So I always had to work and tear around that part. But I do love on towels or the blanket to use the water soluble.
Definitely on towels and blankets.
Hey, Marlies. Rosalind. Unbiased, you do like the black stabilizer? I'll have to try it.
Unbiased likes it. I'll use it sometimes. It depends on what everything has its place.
Yeah.
Everything has its place.
Shay told me I had to set my alarm for Sunday.
Yes. What's she making on Sunday?
I'm usually in the replay squad, A Hey Girl something, I think.
What's she doing?
I was like, okay, I'll set my alarm. I still won't be able to probably stay the whole time because we leave our house, if we go to a certain service, we leave our house at 9:30.
Marilyn, guess what?
What?
Finally went inside of the church on Sunday.
You went to the real, not the virtual. You went in person.
Can you believe I didn't go to virtual service on Sunday?
Were you comfortable?
I was.
Good.
I was. We had a change in leadership. Well, the old bishop is still. He's the one who founded the church and everything, but he appointed somebody else to do it. He's still around. So that was my first time being there in person with them, and they kind of condensed the service a bit because they added 2 services. Now we have a 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock service. Of course, I got to go to the early service. I can't do the later one, and so. It was. I'm so happy. I was so happy that I went. I'm gonna go back again on this Sunday. So fine.
I know Shay. I just can't remember which one.
I feel like the 9 o'clock service is. My church is huge. It's like a mega church, but I do feel like I can deal with the crowd of the 9 o'clock more than I can deal with the crowd of the 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Service. But it's crazy.
So, with what went on in 2020, And as a school, we closed down for 2 months, and then it was summertime. And then the next year, of course, we were also paranoid, and we had to do all kinds of things. Sanitize the desks between every period, have the walls between kids while they were eating, and, you know, all of that. And so when I first went back to in-person service, I was a little nervous. I literally wanted to sit. We're in the front right side. And I wanted to be in the back so nobody behind me could be coughing on me.
But what I think that they reserve, like at my church, I think that they reserve the back row for like people who may be having maybe having health concerns.
Yeah.
Because when I looked, and they had it blocked off, so I think it's just for them, which I understand.
Yeah.
Well, Wendy went to church and not to virtual. Like I can be planning and do all this other stuff and be around people. I'll be fine.
Yep.
And we'll work together.
Although the first time that I had it, Tim and I'd been camping in Colorado, and other than going into like a convenience store to pay for gas and go to the bathroom, stuff like that, the only place we went where there was people was a church service, and he shook a man's hand, and we came down. We came down with COVID, and he had it first.
Oh my goodness! Was that the last handshake he gave?
I was like, "What are you doing, shaking their hand?" Oh. I know you're nice, Tim, but right. Get that hand back to yourself.
Listen, like, Tim, come on now. Come on. You know better. Tim was like, he was just trying to, you know.
All right. He was just being nice.
Yeah, that's it.
He didn't work in a school where you're all paranoid.
Yeah. I think that's it too. Like if you worked at a school during that time, you were paranoid.
Yeah.
I didn't go back to work until we finished the rest of the school year out. Then the next school year started, and we were still virtual when the next school.
Till like March, wasn't it? Weren't you virtual till about March?
Yeah, I was. My kids could come back, but I told them that I wasn't. If they came, I told the parents, I'm like, well, if the kids, you can definitely bring them to school if you have to. That's fine, but I'm not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I told them that, they ended up actually keeping the kids home, and not like so. Me and my class was like the only class that we were 100% virtual because, like, I'm not going in until like they had a thing to where like they made like if you had health concerns and things like that, they weren't trying to make you come in at that time. So
yeah,
didn't have to go in, but then it was like, well, everybody got to come back in. You got to decide what you're gonna do. And then I told my kids' parents I wasn't going. And then they were like, oh, we'll keep. All of them said that they were going to keep them home so that I wouldn't leave, that I would still be their teacher.
Well,
you're like, what did you tell your parents for them to not bring the kids back? I told them the truth, that they could bring their kids back, but I wasn't coming. What did you? I told them the truth. Because the worst thing would have been was for them to come, the kids to come and not see me there.
Right.
Whole issue. Like, no. Like, I'm not going to lie to them. That's fine. I looked at some of my old videos on Patrice L, and I have this mask on when I was
That's funny.
Yeah. Like, I went back to work but the kids didn't come back to school. They stayed at home.
You see shows or different things on TV, little news clips, this, that, and the other, where people have a lot of masks on. It's like, gosh, that was such a weird time.
That was so weird. It was. It really, really was. But if it were not for COVID, I probably wouldn't even be here watching y'all.
Yeah.
Interacting, having fun. Like because of that, like that's what made me like even look. I had never looked at YouTube before that, Marilyn.
You did or didn't?
Never. Like look at when if you go look at my channel and you look at the about and you go look at the day that I started the channel, like started my whole YouTube, because it's not just a channel. July 1st, 2020. Like I did not.
That was September of 2019.
Not too long.
Yeah, see, Mills, my daughter wears a mask when she flies. I mean, I think if that's what you're comfortable doing, that's what you should do.
Yeah. I still have kids who wear masks to school.
Mm-hmm.
So, gotta make sure that you feel safe.
Yep, there's nothing wrong with that.
This is a girl. This design on this shirt is so big, Marilyn.
Is he a pretty big guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a 3X and 2X shirt.
Yeah.
And huge.
Yes, Evelyn. I think that's good. And that's like, you know, when you are out in public or at church or whatever, if somebody's coughing, or he's like,
oh yeah.
Oh.
You're trying to figure out like what is wrong with you? Like why are you coughing?
Yeah, why are you here? Oh no.
My friend is like, now you know you were sick. You knew you were sick before you left the house, and now you want to come here sharing all your germs with us. My friend, she gets so mad. I'm like, well, people gotta go out. Like, but before the pandemic, people weren't really that, you know, concerned if somebody coughs.
No.
Now it's just like, why are you coughing? What's wrong?
Before that, I remember 2 or 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years in a row, I had something that went into bronchitis, and all 2 or 3 years I had to get a Z-Pack and all that. But you know, you still go to work because there's still a lot of work to be done. And the mindset just really changed. That really, if you got that stuff, stay home.
Stay home. It's okay to stay home. Honestly, Marilyn, I was one that would go to work sick. Like I'll be fine because you know nobody else to take my class, so I'll go. Now, let me have. You know how sometimes you may eat something spicy, or you take a shower and the steam just like loosens up all your ducts and everything, and let me have just a little bit of a sniffle. Oh, I can't go in today. I can't. Yeah, no. I'm not supposed to go in. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all. I do want to say something. Hold on, let me press this a second time. I'm gonna show this shirt and then show the one that I got from.
Tamara asked, Marilyn, will you teach me to do what you're doing? So, Tamara, Patrice and I and Eve and Dance, Angel B, Wanda, we have a lot of videos, pre-recorded videos, where you can really learn a lot in 20 minutes versus when we're on the lives, we're just kind of hanging out, having a good time, and all that. But in essence, you are going to cut out a rhinestone template, and I'll hold mine up afterwards. The rhinestone template has a bunch of holes in it. Put the stones on. It has to be hot fix rhinestones. You brush them in, then you transfer them to the shirt, and you heat press it. There's glue on the back of these, and that heat reactivates. It basically melts the glue, and then it sticks to your shirt, and then it solidifies again, and they're on there. So we would love to teach you.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Marilyn has a lot of videos on her channel.
It's so much fun.
I think I need to show people like how you can search somebody's channel to find things. Maybe I'll do that in a few minutes. So so somebody left a comment underneath my Pro Colored unboxing video for the K8, the DTF K8 jean, saying that, oh yeah, but it can't, the ink doesn't get white, or it doesn't get white. That is not true. The white is white. Marilyn, have you had issues with your white ink as far as like getting, if it's not clogged and it's printing as it should, do you have any issues with the white?
No.
No.
My first printer that I didn't take as good a care of, you know, sometimes the white would get a little milky, wouldn't be quite solid. So of course you have to do some head cleanings, this, that, and the other. But I really stay on top of the maintenance on this one, and I've had no issues other than I did have to change out the print head one time, but other than that, no issues.
No. This image was printed from the, I'm going to make myself just a little bigger, not bigger, just a little bit bigger for a second. So this particular print was printed with the Pro Colored K8. That is the one that prints 8 inches wide. This is a 13-inch design, 13 by maybe like another 10 or 11. And so what I did was I cut it in half, flipped it, and I was able to print that. I did all of that in the software. But look how white that is. This is with the one that I printed from my house, because somebody left a message. That's why, like, when people leave messages, I'm like, you must have been burnt. You don't even know what you're doing. And so now you disgruntled and you just want to leave a message that it's not true. But when it doesn't print white like this, if you have a DTF printer and it's not printing white like this, that means something is clogged. One of your channels, one of your white channels is clogged. This is DTF. This is the one that I got from Florida DTF. So this is the print from Florida DTF. I don't see any difference in these prints, like at all. So this is the one from Florida DTF. Of course, that is they have major machines there, like major machines. So that's the front. And I told y'all this was a huge design. This shirt is a 3X, and so he wanted this on the back.
Wow, that is big.
It's big.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
I had to design both of these because, of course, you shouldn't be selling any things with logos, like people's trademark things. You shouldn't be selling it. So y'all know I'm not selling anything. But I was able to make it by I did some of it in Adobe Illustrator and some of it inside of Silhouette Studio. He told me what he wanted, and that's what we got. And I kind of pieced it together. That's it. So that's what we have for that. Now we can bling, finally. I'm just going to bling one thing because I've already taken up too much time doing that. Marilyn, what time is it? 9 o'clock? We have like 30. You think I could bling this out in 30 minutes?
Sure. And I just heard the garage door go up, so I have a feeling Tim is just now getting with Madison to teach her.
Okay.
Wow. Tamara said the biggest shirt she printed on was an 8X.
Wow. Tamara had another question about like where were we located, and about learning to do rhinestones. Well, Tamara, if you were in Charlotte, North Carolina, in October, the Baby's Booty is hosting Bling Fest. This is the 3rd annual Bling Fest event. If you are there, I think it would be a great opportunity for you to come hang out with everybody, learn how to bling. You kind of get, different opinions from different people, because there'll be quite a few people there that you could actually learn from and get some hands-on experience if you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, or in that area. If you are.
She says she's in Texas. Oh,
yeah. What part?
Applique Getaway.
Yeah, what part of
So
Texas?
Steve's gonna have a Bling class at Applique Getaway.
Yep.
Are you anywhere near the Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth area?
And that's going to be next month.
Yes, not next week. Not next week.
Next month. Next month. It's going to be next month. That's what it's going to be. All right. So what am I going to do?
Oh, Tamra.
What happened?
She's 45 miles west of Fort Worth, Texas. So I'm wondering if she can go to Applique Getaway without having to buy all the classes and buy the bling something, whatever. The bling fling. Eve, how's that work? If a person buys just the basic shopping pass, which is like $18, can they add on the bling fling?
I need to pull out my other small container.
So, Tamara, the Applique Getaway is next month. And at the Applique Getaway there's going to be a bling class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then they can add on whichever they want a la carte. Okay. So it sounds like, Eve, what day is the bling class? Is that on Saturday? So I think Applique Getaway, just to get in, which is called the shopping pass, is $18. And then whatever the bling fling is.
That would be awesome if you did that. 45 miles is not far.
Mm-mm. You know, from where I am, 45 miles is nothing. Yeah, I gotta go 45 miles to go to Michael's.
And now they're gonna have more fabric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to get out and go to Michael's this coming week.
What do you need to get?
More shirts. I really do, now that the Gildan heavy cotton have changed. I really do like them. I used to hate them.
Yeah, now you like them. You can get out the house. You can go to Michael's a little bit.
Find a good place to eat.
That's what I'm talking about. And just make a whole day out of it.
Yeah.
Are you still looking to do something in your area?
You know, hi Jessica. I would like to, but I don't know. I'm sure Eve knows. It's a whole lot. And then it's expensive for the conference room areas. And then if I don't have anybody come.
You're going to have people come. I'm going to come.
I would like to do something. But I'd want to do like 5 different types of projects or 8 different types of projects, and provide what people need. And that part's not super expensive, but then people have airfare and hotel rooms and all that. Mylene, somebody sent me the puzzles and I used one and I love them. Craft Therapy with Nicole will be there. Awesome.
See, you should do it. Oh, Miss Sandra, I gotta watch that, girl. Thank you.
I made sure I had my shows recording before I came up here.
I'm gonna watch that. Oh, because we're gonna be off a lot earlier than usual. Girl, Marilyn, why have all this space in this design like this? It didn't look that spacey when I was moving phones. It looks very spacey to me right now.
Patrice, I'm sorry, I got to text my sister back. She, she's a breast cancer survivor, and she had her annual appointment with the oncologist. No elevated cancer markers. Mammo was clear. Another good year. So I just
thank the Lord.
Just gotta send her a heart.
Yes, you do. You want to go call her? Go call her.
No, I'll get her later.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. And you know what? You know how it feels like going to get these tests and things like you have faith, but it's still there in the back of your mind that because that's what people say, like it comes back, like oh my God, you've been 11, 12 years out and it hasn't come back. No, and we're happy about that. Like, but people say weird things like that. I was get the people were injecting the stuff in me. Were like, oh, this has been a long time, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So, but
I can't imagine, after going through that, which I never have, I can't imagine the anxiety of each test each year.
Yeah. Or if something is wrong, or if you feel something, you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's wrong. But God have faith. And I know it's easier said than done, but I kind of feel like just enjoy life every day. Like just be kind. Like, why do you need to be mad about anything for a prolonged amount of time? Life happens quickly. Things change fast. Keep moving forward. Okay. All right, finally got that brushed in. I have 3 more parts to brush it. I didn't make this one a 7-layer salad design this time. I did want to do ombre, but I'll change it to ombre later.
I have an extra stone on here somehow. Awesome. Let's see. AC Anita Creations. Hi, Patrice, Marilyn, everyone. Hey. Marilyn, I would like to extend a heart to whoever awarded me a membership on Making with Marilyn. Just learning about the membership today. Anita, so that must have been what, Miss Joy's? Because I know she said that she gave away a couple of memberships to Patrice's channel, mine, some others. And so she was trying to figure out how she can buy a membership for someone else. And I had looked into it also, and you can't buy one directly for someone else. So I think she was working out another way where she could send you something where you could go ahead and do it. So I look forward to you being on there. Or maybe it was during the live last night, because Patrice and Eve bought some memberships. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
If you have a membership to Marilyn's channel, she's going to be doing a Zoom soon. Oh, Eve, do you want to do, since you have your cord, Eve, for date night? Marilyn, are you going to be around date night this month? Or next month? Or will you and Tim be hitting the woods?
So is that, it's not next, it's 2 weekends from now.
Yeah.
I doubt we'll be in the woods because I don't go camping when it's 100 degrees out. So that is the 4th of July.
Oh, well, Eve and I are going to hang out. You go be 4th of July-ish.
Probably won't be going anywhere 4th of July. I seem to recall doing something sometime with you when I could hear fireworks.
Yes. Marilyn, I think it's time for us to have a Surger live. been running away from it for way too long.
So
We're all tired.
Please, probably will be around. I'll chat with Tim and see what he has plans for us, if anything. But camping 4th of July isn't a great time to camp. Doyle. All right, I have to find my green. I'm trying to remember what green I used last time. It was either winter green or... Let me go look.
What did we?
And I have to scrape a few stones, so...
Seems like it might have been winter green.
I spent an afternoon a few days ago scraping stones for trees.
Oh my goodness. I can't do that. Edie, so are we gonna do a surgery live? We'll just figure out a project to make with it.
That sounds so much fun.
Listen to her, y'all. She a hot mess. She's a hot mess.
Icy lime. I used icy lime and they were so pretty.
You might as well just take that surgery out and dust it off.
It has a cover on it.
Okay. Oh, so it's ready. It should be nice and
It's ready. It is ready. Why not? I'd rather do it on a live with you two than me try to do it by myself sometime.
And then once you do it on the live with us, then you'll be ready to do it on the live by yourself. I don't love it.
Uh-oh. Patrice.
Huh?
My battery's getting low. How did that happen?
Because you don't have it on the charger.
How in the world did that happen?
That's the only way it can happen, Marilyn, because you don't have it on the charger.
Oh, you haven't had to remind me that for like a year.
Uh-huh. I still have to remind you. Clearly, I should have reminded you today.
Clearly.
All right.
We got people in the chat that want to do surgers.
Marilyn, they've been waiting for you. They're sick and tired like me. I mean, I'm telling you, they're tired too.
Gotta give me that pressure Patrice move.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn, you're coming on. We're doing surging. Get over it.
And that's that. Nobody else wants to hear any of your drama, Marilyn. Nobody. Like, I think icy lime would look with icy crystal AB. You think it'll kind of like?
I think that would be pretty.
You think so? I feel like it's not.
I do. Yes.
You don't think that the AB is gonna like interfere with the icy lime? No, it should be good.
I think it'll be good.
Okay, let's do it then, girl. Let's do it. Because I'm going for a peridot, because like the color is my birthstone color, and so I kind of wanted to have the center. Y'all, icy crystal AB. I think I say this every time I look at Marilyn. Just look at it from down here.
It is. It isn't even showing out on camera like it really shows out.
No.
It is gorgeous.
Like this is icy crystal AB, y'all. Like even down here though, it's like
you can. So you're doing the icy crystal AB first, correct?
Yeah, for the outline, and
then if you put the other one in there and you're like, I don't like the way it looks when you lay it down, you can redo it.
And waste my icy lime because I don't scrape stones.
You bring those to me the next time I see you. You bring me your scraper needs. I'll scrape them. I'll even give you the stones back.
Oh, Marilyn, no.
Because I don't mind scraping.
Marilyn, if you scrape those stones, you don't keep those stones. If you scrape them, no, 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 and no, no. This icy crystal AB is so pretty. I love how I did the other design the other night with 1968 with it being stacked. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do my ear like that.
Yeah, that was really cute. And I don't know if you saw my comment. And I know you said you're not doing any others and you don't love anybody enough to do one for them. But how easy would it be to turn an 8 into a 3? How easy would that be?
It would probably be very easy. I got you, Mirabelle. It would probably be all I gotta do is just slice it in half.
Exactly.
It'll be perfect. I got you. I got you. I do. My auntie loves the shirt.
Oh, good. I
I'm
knew
like,
she would. I didn't know if she had seen it yet.
well, I told her she was boring. Like, you just want 1968 on there? Like, girl. And look at me making a 1980 shirt now, copying her. She loves it. All right. This is going pretty good. No drama tonight, Mare Bear, except me getting kicked off of the stream. That's fine.
I didn't even freak out.
I heard you keep going because I heard you from the camera, this camera. And I was like, look at her. You did not even skip a beat, girlfriend. You just kept going. I was like, okay.
I might be slow at learning this thing, but eventually, maybe it'll happen.
And that font I use, I like that font. It's called, what is that font called to get? Well, this is either Fresh Mango. It was like Fresh Mango, and the other one I forgot what that was called. But I like how they.
Nicole, you go for it.
What did Nicole do?
She said she's going to try to design her own 1967 design tomorrow following your video.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then if you like how it turned out, post it in Patrice's Facebook group.
Yes. Because we want to see it.
Yep.
There have been a few people who did their year.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I love seeing them. And just remember, guys, like when you first do something, it's going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little bit challenging when you first do it. But as you do it more, you have to keep practicing. As you do it more, it becomes a lot easier. You become a lot quicker with it, and it's less intimidating. Oh my goodness, this icy crystal AB is so pretty.
I retired after 22. Find that video. Can you attach it? Rebecca, let's see. I'll find it here in a minute and attach it. It was from Tuesday night.
Yeah. I'm still gonna show everybody like how to. Because what were we looking for on your channel? Oh, bling. How to do bling rhinestones. So good.
All right. J Mama and I can be twins too. We got our one crafty chick shirts that are going to be identical.
Mm-hmm. Let me get. Before we get off, Marilyn, please remind me to go show how to do it, how to search.
Oh, okay. Rebecca, I'm going to find it here for you. It will just take a minute. No big deal. There it is. Okay. So.
I made my tip designs.
Here it is. This is where she made a really cute shirt for her aunt. Hey, Diane. You're welcome.
This is Fresh Makeup. No. Yeah, Fresh Makeup. This is Fresh Makeup. They're practically the same font, y'all. One is just a little bit meatier than the other. Just a tad bit.
Hi, Catherine. Okay, Patrice, you don't have to make me big.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, girl. That looks good.
Yeah. Is this in your Etsy shop or is this on your website?
It's probably on the website.
I'll look and see.
That looks so good. Those colors, that screams crafty chick.
Yes.
Those colors, crafty chick.
So it's Labrador for the outline. And then one and the bottom of chick is Violet Volcano. See how it goes from purpley to kind of pinkish purple. And then the top half of chick is fuchsia. Then crafty is icy lime. So I love it. Okay. All right, you can make me smaller.
Where's Jessie?
Don't act like you're busy.
Jessie, where are you?
Don't act like you're busy.
Jessie, where are you? I was very busy, Mirror Bear. I was looking at this design because I have an overlapping stone that Jessie did not tell me about.
Oh no. He's gonna be in trouble.
Wondering where he was at because he knows I'm not good at this. He knows that. I'm just trying my best, honey. I'm just trying my best. I'm gonna go ahead and press the first 2 layers, and then I'll brush the other 2 and then press those out.
I found it.
You found the
SVG. There it is, right there. So you have the option to do it with an outline and then solid color inside. You get the option to do it with the outline and then the 2 colors in the word chick like I did it. And then you also get the cut file. So let me find
a lot of that.
And then if you go to this link, you'll be able to look in the rest of the store.
Marilyn.
You're welcome.
All right, let me grab my shirt real quick.
Okay, and while you show them in a few minutes how to search somebody's website, I'm gonna run and see where Tim is as far as when he'll be ready for the movie.
Perfecto. We're gonna get ready. All I'm doing now is lint rolling and pre-pressing this shirt. And then before we get off, I need to package up those shirts. But I'm using a Gildan. And a lip roll. Really? You came back already? Or you said you had to do something?
I was waiting until you were gonna get, showing the website, because then you'll be screen sharing. I gotta get my stones off of here. I gotta scrape my stones.
You like scraping stones, maybe? Not me.
I don't mind scraping.
I mean, it's better that you don't waste them, right?
Right.
Like me. That's better. All right, let me show you guys real quick. We're going to put the first layer. Now, this design, I don't necessarily have to have the 3D layer behind it. I could just use the letters on the inside. That's the same thing like with that 1968 that I made the other. If you make a shirt, like you don't have to use that shadow layer behind it if you don't want it. If you're deciding to sell and you're like, you know what? That's a lot of stones to go behind there. Hey, Diane Wilson. All right, so I always complain about this part. And I complain about this part because it is a little difficult seeing black rhinestones. And I just popped one off. But it is a little difficult seeing the black rhinestones on black shirt. Now you can put it on any other color. You'll be able to see it. It'll look fine, but it is hard to see it. Go ahead and press. Oh, that feels. I do like it without it even having to have a fill on the inside. Ooh, girl. I'm gonna rest so good tonight and watch 2020. I cannot wait. Let me see what time it is. Marilyn might have went down already. Oh, Marilyn!
Nope, I was just putting the stones back.
Oh, dear. All right. So here we have, this is just a shadow layer. See, you can even have it just like this. Like, I like it just like this. Like, you don't even have to have a fill, just have a little nice. Now, of course,
it does look good.
Looks good, right? Now, I would probably have a row. Like, if I intended on leaving it like this, I probably would have had a row of the shadow just to go in between here. So it could be a little more defined, so letters could or numbers could be more defined. But like I think that looks just fine like that. Now we're gonna put in the outline on the inside. It's time for me to throw this transfer tape away. This is the part where it becomes kind of hard, like being able to see it. I still have 2 more parts to brush in, but both parts aren't. It shouldn't be that difficult. This is pretty easy to brush. And this is the part that is a little bit difficult because it is very hard to see. It's super hard to see.
Viola's doing a play on where them fans at. Where them likes at. Where them likes at.
Thank you. All right, so I think that looks good. We're gonna get ready to press this. Oh, that's gonna be so good. But see, that's what I mean. Like, by you don't even have to have the black shadow layer if you don't want to use so many rhinestones. Oh, but this is gonna look so good, y'all. This is gonna be my birthday shirt for this year.
Angela, we're glad you were able to make part of it too.
Hey, Angela. Whew, yo. This because it's really hot. Like it makes it super hot in here. I need Marilyn's AC.
What's blinging on the side of your pants?
Nothing. I don't have any bling on there.
So that side there, up. Do you have some? Is that a pocket?
No, but I have flock dots on me.
I swear I saw something blinging over there.
No bling. I could add some bling to these pants. Let me go buy another pair of these and bling on it.
Cute.
Oh my goodness, y'all! We could literally leave it just like this. You don't even have to have the fill, but we're gonna put the fill in. Okay, Marilyn, do you want me to show them the website, the YouTube first now, so you can go see?
Okay.
You to be waiting all the time, and then I'll show them now, and then I'll start blinging the center. Yo, this looks good, just like this.
Okay, I'll be back.
Marilyn. Okay, let me. I'm gonna show you guys so that I can show you guys how to search a YouTube channel. Because I know. Hold on, let me see. new. I just need to type in YouTube. YouTube. Marilyn. All right, so let me pull you guys up. I already got my next color out. I was just checking to see if I had my next color out. Hold on, let me see. Evie, thank you, Evie. What did Shay Shay say? I miss it, Shay Shay. Okay, hold on. Let me share. I'm gonna share my screen really quick, y'all. Present. Share screen. All right, y'all. So this is, of course, y'all know this is YouTube, right? Of course, y'all know that. And we're gonna hit on to make it with Marilyn. Now Marilyn's not here. She's talking to Tim. But y'all see this number right here? Marilyn's at 39.2K. We need to get her higher than that because Marilyn puts out really amazing content and she's so patient. And let me just let you know, Marilyn answers emails and she's just amazing. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, please subscribe to her channel. I know it says subscribe here, but I'm not signed in right now because y'all don't need to see my business. Y'all don't need to see all the stuff I look at on YouTube. So, because I look at a lot of these trials and things have been scandalous lately. So I'll be listening and looking at all the scandalous stuff. So here we have Marilyn's channel. And so if you want to search, you see the search bar, you can simply click the search bar. If you go to videos, it'll pull up her videos and it starts with the most recent videos. Now, Marilyn has a total of 692 videos here on YouTube, and that's a lot. So it may be a little bit overwhelming if you feel like, oh my goodness, how am I going to find it? Well, that's where the search bar comes in at. So you'll click onto this little search bar here. And when you click onto the search bar, let's say we type in, let's just type in bling, okay? If we type in bling, it'll give us a list of Marilyn's bling videos. Some of them are lives, like this is a live, but these are videos. So she has using a rhinestone template to make a bling shirt, how I clean my rhinestone tumblers before sending out, beginner-friendly video for rhinestone tumbler projects. This is 3 years ago. This is us blinging together. We've been at this for a long time, y'all. That was what, 2 years ago? And then we have, this is from a year ago. We did a whole bling out, all of us. I think that was Marilyn, me, Delonda Eve, Angel, Dempsey Boo. Like we were all just blinging. We blinged a lot together. Push last minute bling shirt. Learn to make this bling shirt here. This is only 20 minutes. She did a bling squad template and there's just so many different videos. So let's see if she has, if you do like rhinestones, if you type in rhinestone, all of her rhinestone videos will come up. All right, so then she has other videos. These are my first attempt to cut rhinestone flock on a silhouette cameo 4. That was a year ago. Hot fix rhinestones, basic information for beginners. You're just starting. This may be one of your first places you want to go to. This was from 3 years ago. Okay, so she has here rhinestone templates. Make sure your holes are like Marilyn has very technical videos that kind of help you with troubleshooting. She does a lot of that, which is really good and helpful, especially for those of you beginning and for some of you who may, be in the rhinestone game, but you may have some challenges. So you want to definitely make sure you check out Marilyn's video. She has so many. Let's see if we type in beginner and see if we can see. And then I'm just going to change bling for those of you who may be new to rhinestones and everything. We usually say bling. Bling refers to rhinestones to bling. And in our case, it's generally about hot fix rhinestones. And those are rhinestones that already have adhesive on the back. But look, hot fix rhinestones, basic information for beginners, beginner tutorial for blinging a tumbler, beginner friendly rhinestone tumbler project, how to use a Cricut to cut rhinestone templates, beginner friendly. This is part 1 of a 2-part series. So you have making an easy rhinestone template in silhouette cut with a Cricut. So this is literally taking you through the process of creating a simple design and then inside of Silhouette Studio and then taking it out of there, opening it up in Cricut Design Space. So she has a lot of different information that you can use so that you can make sure that you understand the rhinestone process. But that's how you would search. So if I wanted to see, like, let's say what Marilyn does for DTF, I told y'all Marilyn does everything. If you click onto DTF, oh, you're back, Mare Bear, I'm coming. You have DTF. You have all of these different things that she has for DTF, trying DTF prints for the first time. This was from 3 years ago. Marilyn is not new to this. She is true to it. Okay. She has all of these different videos, Pro Color DTF printing, daily maintenance. So if you're doing maintenance, she has, so this is when she did the DTF using sublimation printer. So this is when she did the hack 2 years ago, doing the DTF sublimation hack. She has a video on that, setting up and using. So definitely check Marilyn's channel out, but that is how you would search. Just by clicking onto that little search button right there, and you'll be able to search to see which videos, you need to see. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing. Hopefully you guys saw that because I couldn't see if anybody had any questions. Kristen. Yes, Rebecca, she has done templates on a Cricut. There's a video there that said like cut with the Cricut. At one point, Rebecca, that was all we used was our Cricut to cut rhinestone templates. At one point, so those videos are a little bit older because the Romeo and the Starcraft seem to cut a lot faster. Let me not say a lot faster than the Cricut, but the Cricut is still very good with rhinestone templates. At least in my opinion, I haven't had any issues with cutting any of my templates when I use the Cricut either. So, anybody had any questions, Marilyn?
Yeah, I have so a lot of people will buy templates or they'll design them. Like I design on Silhouette, but a lot of people that buy them cut them on Cricut. So I have it's like a 4-minute video that shows you exactly how to bring it in, how to make sure it's the right size, because Cricut Design Space often resizes your templates and your rhinestone holes won't be the right size. Now, was it Marilyn? Somebody was asking, do we have any videos on making rhinestone templates in Cricut? I've never designed one in Cricut because they don't have a rhinestone feature. So you can do it, but you would be placing every single circle around your letters or whatever you're doing by hand. Mm-hmm. So I have never designed a rhinestone template in Cricut. No. But I always used to cut them with Cricut.
Yes.
Hi, Zelda.
So the 1980, I do have another version that doesn't say Leo on it. I'll put that one on the site if you guys want. I do have one that it doesn't say Leo, and it's SS10. This is SS6 because y'all know I'm making this for me. So y'all know anytime I make a shirt for myself, it has to be an SS6. Oh, Mary dear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done. Is Tim almost ready?
No, he's working in the backyard now. So he's in no rush. I'm fine. Denise, she likes SS6 because in the words of Precious Pieces and Patrice, they say they're blingier.
They are.
But I don't use SS6, and I got blingy shirts too.
Blingy girl, they're the blingy-est.
They're small. You can get your designs closer together. You can get more intricate details and all that. So they make a wonderful design. But I spent my bling money on SS10s, and then I didn't want to start all over, and I did so many designs in SS10, so that's why I do SS10. I just wonder how using a template of rhinestone dots and then slicing would work in Cricut Design Space.
I mean, that probably could work. You would just probably have like the areas like at the edge, probably where it would slice into the holes. So you may have to kind of contour those out and maybe adjust it a little bit. But I mean, that may be able to be done. Like that's all. Like you would probably have to, like once you slice it, just contour those half circles that'll be there out. But depending on the shape of whatever it is you slice, you can end up having that.
Yeah, so I made a long time ago, before I even did faux rhinestones with holographic HTV, I bought this. It's a sheet of circles. And so I did a shirt with this, and you're going to have half circles or quarter circles around the outside, but it did look really pretty. It's a very faux rhinestone look. Sorry about the light.
You're fine. I'll probably put this on with the SCG2 in case you want to no, right, in case you want to use vinyl or print it out. It's going to say 1980.
I don't have any playlists on my channel. I should.
Oh, yeah.
Do you divide yours into playlists?
For the most part, I do. Like when you upload the video, you can automatically just let it know when you upload it which playlist to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. It's not when I first started YouTube, like I was super on top of all of that, and then it turned more from a hobby into actual business. You know how it shifts very quickly. And so the playlist, I think that's very helpful because if somebody runs your playlist, like let's say somebody's looking for something, you have a playlist about sublimation and somebody's learning, then it'll automatically keep playing what's next if they look at your playlist.
I feel like I should go back and do that. It's just, I have a whole lot of videos.
You have 692 videos we just saw.
Is that right? Oh my gosh.
You have 692 videos,
Wow.
Marilyn. Girl.
That includes the lives. That has to include the lives.
Yeah,
Let me
it
look.
does.
Okay. I say, because I knew I had 500 and some. That's a lot of videos.
But they're really good. So it's all good. I got one more part to brush in and then we're gonna be done.
You're fine. I think I'm gonna play around with. So last night I made this mug rug. Is that the one I made last night? I made 2 more today. I think this is the one.
Let me make it bigger.
I think that's the one I made last night. Yep. And then today I made that one, which is more monochrome, but I was just making sure that everything was working well. But what I noticed when it was stitching out was my stipple stitch. It'd stop, it'd cut, it'd pick up, and it'd go over. So somehow I accidentally got the hide stitches feature attached to the stipple stitch, which you really don't need. The stipple stitch is not thick. So before I put this in the community post, I need to figure out how to get that removed from the stipple stitch. So I'm going to work on that.
It looks good. You really got into your embroidery era. I think those are really good for those would be nice for at bridal parties, for even tea parties, girls trips.
Oh yeah.
And I think those would go nice in gift bags and stuff. I think that's super cute.
It will be time consuming, Evelyn, but I think I mean, I could do it slowly. Like I could just look for rhinestone videos first and do that. And then I could move on to sublimation. And I could do that. Yeah, Barb, that's a lot of videos. You'd think I have like 500,000 subscribers.
Videos. You look in work, girl.
Yep. You know I'm staring at you, Patrice, even though I can't really see you.
Marilyn. Don't come up, y'all. This is why you don't always use old. Always this. Right there. So I'll put this on this. I'll put this on the thing. I'm just gonna say, but you've been on YouTube for almost 6 years.
Crazy.
Yeah. It doesn't even feel that long.
Mm-mm.
That's because we're having a good time. This is what happens when you need new transfer tape, y'all. Since I'm using old tape. It's been lesson.
Mm.
Literally. I put this on the shirt right now because I don't want it to the stones to fall off the tape because that will happen too. So next we're going to place this is Icy Lime, which is going to be my faux peridot dot. He says peridot, I say dot, but that's how it goes. It's going to be
potato.
It's faux. It's going to be the faux peridot. Because it's icy. Oh, but it looks good. Okay, so I see. I want to put an extra stone right. Oh, I missed some stones. I did. Marilyn.
No.
I didn't even see them. This is why you don't use what you call it. This is why you don't
transfer tape.
Old transfer tape. Because honey, it will get you every time. I'm gonna try to put it on here now. I was looking at the wrong one. I was worried about the wrong side. This side needed my attention too. I'm gonna just hand place them on. When I put the other part on, I'm just hand place it. What do you think, Marilyn, of this icy lime with the icy?
I love the icy lime. I can't tell that much on camera about the combination, but what do you think?
Don't use my own thing on me, Marilyn.
Do you think you want to press it? Do you think you want me to scrape it?
Probably scrape it, but I'm gonna go with it because it goes with the theme. I'm gonna keep it. Marilyn.
Your birthstone?
Yeah, peridot.
Oh, that was my class ring color.
Peridot is my birthstone. So that's why I wanted to use. I should have just used peridot, but I want to use the icy because it's my shirt, and I only use my icy stones for me. Like everybody else, the other stones bling just fine.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with the other stones. They bling.
There's nothing wrong with the other stones for you, but exactly. For me, I'm having the ices.
But for me and my household, we're gonna be icy. That's what it's gonna be. So no. I just got one more part to brush in. We'll brush that, and I'm gonna place the missing stones that I have
did I do? Oh man, I really messed this up.
Oh my goodness. I think I wish I would have used Orm for the outline instead of Icy Crystal. Icy Crystal AB, but it looks good. Look, y'all.
That looks really good.
That looks good. It looks good, y'all.
It does.
I got one more part to brush in, and then Marilyn and I.
And just think that Aurum is a yellow base and your green's kind of a yellowy green base. Maybe they wouldn't have contrasted enough.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, but what about brass? Well, brass is more yellow too. I was thinking of like brass.
You know, Labrador.
Just like Icy Crystal AB. What are you talking about, Mary? You know, Labrador. And she's always talking about Labrador. She's always talking about
Labrador can be the answer to anything.
Girl. She's a hot mess, y'all. I think I'm gonna go with magenta.
Oh yeah.
Love, because then it'll have a little bit of my favorite little colors there, at least magenta. We need an icy magenta, Eve. That's what we need. Icy. Because I don't want to use the light pink. I need something bold enough and bright enough to stand out.
I think I got it fixed. Oh wait, no, I don't even have that.
What did I say I was going to do on Tuesday? Oh, we're going to look at the Eufy make on Tuesday.
The Eufy.
Yeah. The software, closer, and all the different things that it does, like the software for you. I didn't even check this part when I did it. Thank God it came out right. That's beautiful.
I wonder if you can copy and paste in Embrilliance.
Can you right click copy and paste?
I'll try.
In the toolbar? In the toolbar?
I'll try.
There's the done with that. I'm gonna just bring this over to get our shirts. Top. Here and bring this over.
Oh, I think I just did.
You did it?
I think.
Thank you, Mr. Crochet and Crafts. You should create your birth year. I originally didn't want a single line font, but I ended up going with the single line font. But originally I did. Oh, goodness. And not use transfer tape that is too old. This issue. Not picking up. There might be something like sticking at the bottom. I think this makes it. That's that. Don't do this. Don't.
Doggone it.
Transfer tape away until
I can't figure out how to just do hidden stitches for certain layers because it's taking out some of my stippling also, which doesn't hurt anything, but
that's not what you're trying to do.
If your machine doesn't cut the jump stitches, it's kind of a pain. I have to look for something on
that. Okay, we finally got them all up. Finally, it has happened to us. All right, let me get our shirt, and we'll be done in a second. Designs.
that is looking good.
This font is absolutely silent. It's one of my favorite single line fonts. And thank you, Mary. It's one of my favorite single line fonts. It's called Absolutely Silent.
Rebecca, she's an August Leo.
Thank you, Ella. Oh, I can't see the shadow, y'all. That's the only thing about using the jet black. Like I will be able to see if I used what's the color here? Jet hematite. I would be able to see it better. But using jet black stones, it does make it a little bit harder to actually see. So let's just hope and pray. Oh, this is gonna look so cute, Marilyn. I'm excited about how it's gonna look. All right, I need to just replace some of the stones and then we're gonna be done, Mary. Okay.
You're fine.
This here. This here. This here. There are some others. Let me get some more green because this one's over here. Like that. I need to get another small piece. Hey, Vera. Girl, why are you typing? You could be talking.
Well, I didn't want to talk over you.
Girl, I'm just rambling and just saying. I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even know what I was even saying, to be honest.
I always feel bad when you're talking and then I start talking and then I don't talk and then, I just get all excited and start blabbing.
We like when you blab, girl. We don't mind blabbing.
So Mylene, yes, if you download an embroidery file in one size and change it, it's not going to alter the stitches the way you want them to. So unless you're using like an Embrilliance, it's called a BE file. It's the working file. So if you have a BE file, you can take it into Embrilliance and you can shrink it, make it larger, and it adjusts the number of stitches. If you don't do it that way, the stitches just get smaller or stretched way out instead of adjusting the number of stitches. So they say you can go up to, I've heard a couple different numbers. I've heard that you can safely go up to a 10% increase or decrease. I've heard other people talk about going up or down 20%, but I just never have. Right, Gail. She said she gets scolded for typing in the chat during their Thursday night lives, but there's 3 of them. It's easier to do that.
I understand. All right, y'all. This is our last press. Let's see what this is going to look like. I think I love the magenta with the icy line.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think pinks and greens are pretty together.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy with it. I don't like that I messed up the bottom of the 8, but it's fine. I'm happy with it. No complaints. No complaints. I'll show you guys this, and then Marilyn is going to get ready to go. I'm going to get ready to go. Oh, it's been so much fun. Marilyn, thank you for hanging out with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for the invite.
You didn't know that when you called me back that this was going to happen. I bet you are. You like, I know Patrice is calling me, and I really wasn't calling you this time for you to come on with me. And then I couldn't let you get off the phone without saying, hey.
Morphed that.
Huh?
I said it morphed into that.
Yep.
But you know I'm thrilled to be on.
Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Okay, y'all. Oh, sorry for seeing all the mess, y'all. I'm sorry. We're all done. Marilyn, you got to show your shirt again.
Okay. Here it is. Very, very pretty. Labrador around the outside, violet volcano for the 1, and the bottom up chick. And notice when you move it, see how it's pinky red, purpley pinky red. The top half of chick is fuchsia, and then crafty is icy lime, which is the color Patrice used inside of her temple.
That looks so good.
I love it. And the template is on Patrice's craftable.things.com website.
Thank you, Marilyn.
You're welcome.
She's going to be looking hard. Like, you guys don't hear what she's saying because her face looks so sweet. But the looks that she gives this camera to me, it's a hot mess. Y'all don't even understand how she's looking at that camera. Like, but she has a smile on her face like this. That looks like some Lifetime movie look, Marilyn. You need to do better. That looks
like you're funny.
Look, yo, I love it. Now the outline, you can see, you see what I'm talking about, like with it blending in with the icy line, but not too bad. It's not too bad. It looks, in person, this looks so good in person.
And I know that you can see the magenta really well in person. It's not showing up as much on camera, but I know that magenta is showing out on black.
No, in person, it looks really good. The magenta looks really good. So I will post the 1980 without, of course, the Leo, because I know everybody is not a Leo. But I will post the 1980 on my site if anybody wants it. Like, I love this font.
Really?
It looks so good. Even so, y'all see how I messed up the 8 at the bottom a little bit when I didn't pay attention, but it's not too bad. We were able to.
I don't really see it.
You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
So it looks kind of like garbage. You see that corner right there? That does not look good.
Oh, okay.
You see over here?
Not
I messed
so
it up. Not too bad.
Mm-mm.
From afar, because guess why, y'all? This is SS6, and from afar, you know, SS6, you can't go wrong with SS6. You can mess up.
I know I have shirts that I've messed up a little bit, and it just bugs me, and then I think, okay, I'll fix it later with my little wand tool, and then I never do because you never notice it.
You're like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So this is my shirt. This is going to be my birthday shirt for this year. Next layout. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Naomi, everyone. I appreciate all of you guys Thank you so much. Marilyn has to go. It's already 10 o'clock, and we are 30 minutes past the time that I told her we were going to be off.
I got to figure out what face I was making so I can practice making it more often.
You shouldn't want to make those faces. Why would you even want to make that face, Marilyn?
Evelyn said she saw my face. I don't know that I was doing anything with my face.
No.
I have.
They couldn't tell, but but I could tell. The green actually does look like this is icy lime. So Eve's collection, she has the icy collection, and the icy collection is really like top tier stones. Like it just, y'all see how this is like blinging in person. It is insane, even with the outline, and you can see the outline. The outline is what it's supposed to do. So even the jet black, you'll see the jet black is hard to work with. I don't want anybody to think that it's easy. It is a little bit difficult. It's a beautiful stone, but it is kind of difficult to work with, especially when you're layering on black. So just know that. All right, so pretty good. Let's see if we missed. Did I miss anything, Mary Bear?
I'm laughing because Gail said Patrice is the queen of faces, and then Evelyn said I have seen that face before. It was directed at me one time.
So she knows. I'm telling you, y'all. It looks so innocent, like she's smiling. She still has that smile on her face, but I'm telling you, you gotta see it. And I know faces. Y'all know I know faces, and I know how to read faces. Y'all know that. Somebody like me, the way I give faces, I know that I can. Yo. So, but this has been fun. Oh, my other shirts. Let me show you my other shirts before we get off. Hold on, here, and we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing on up.
I just want to start making random faces now.
No, you. The thing is that you try to hide it, like hide what you're feeling, but you can't. But you try to hide it, and you have this smile on your face, and it's like, girl,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I promise you, I don't. I wasn't thinking anything. Kristen said your facial expressions are the best.
You know exactly. Yes.
Oh.
So these were the shirts I made for. This is what I really had to do tonight. So I made, this is a 3X tank top, and he wanted it on a tank top. Like they're having like a parade or something on Sunday. And so I made this. This was all with DTF. And then this is the back of the shirt, like a huge design on the back of the shirt. This is what they wanted. And so this is what I did. But look at the DTF. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, my light. Y'all see how the DTF like kind of like it just gelled with the print of the fabric, like the grooves and everything of this tank top. You can kind of see it going, like it really, really pressed really nicely. And then this was the other one that this was done with my printer. This one, and that's it. And this is
very cute, very nice.
Thank you. So, guys, we're about to wrap it up. If you have the Extreme Bling box, our Zoom is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be I'm going to be off because I got to go to my great aunt's 80th birthday party. And then Sunday, we're going to have So Good at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, 5 p.m. or maybe 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. And then Evie will be on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Monday, don't forget to check out Angel B at 7 p.m. at Angel B Designs. And then we're just going to redo Tuesday. Tuesday, check out Unbiased LLC. She will be live at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, I think. Mm-hmm. So 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be on Tuesday at 7:30, and we're going to be talking about the UV printer. So that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to look a little bit closer at the software. I know we've talked about this quite a bit lately, but we're going to be looking at that and looking at the software. And then Wednesday night, Delonda will be on for Romeo Wednesday. And it looks like she's going to have a special Romeo Wednesday. I saw the thumbnail, so definitely check that out. Marilyn and I are supposed to be doing a crafternoon one of these afternoons. So just be on the lookout for us next week for a crafternoon. I'm not sure which day. You know how we do it.
We'll pop on it sometime. I'm looking for one of your videos real quick to link before you get out of here, because it's important to see it. Here it is. Hopefully you don't hear it. Let's see. Before Tuesday, if you're interested in the Eufy make, this is a pre-recorded video that Patrice put out in the last week that compares UV DTF and UV DTF. Something like that.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Mary Bear. So Kristen said in 2 weeks. The longest thing is 2 weeks. Thank you, Mary Bear, for sharing that link.
You're welcome.
And then Thursday, Marilyn will be on Thursday night. Do you know what you're doing? Or you're like me? You're like me. Like, that's why we're twins. Just like me. I can't believe I know what I'm doing on Tuesday night, but you guys helped me decide what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday night tonight.
It's really nice when you know ahead like that.
It is.
Like yesterday, it was like an hour and a half before I went live. I was like, okay, I'm going to do that mud run.
See? It is easier, but... And then we'll be back here Friday nights. So we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Of course, y'all know I got to say it. Spread kindness, spread a little bit of love in this world. We always need it. You can never be too kind. I know somebody be like, oh, you're just too nice. You're just too... You can never be too kind. So please remember to be kind to others. People are going through various things in their lives. But they don't show it. You can't tell. You can't look at somebody all the time and tell what they're going through, right? And sometimes people just don't know how to communicate their needs or their wants or just, how they're feeling. Some of us have gone through life holding in our feelings and not really expressing ourselves. And sometimes when you do that, you wear those expressions out on the outward. Like you look like, dang, she done really been through something. But instead of me asking you like, hey, would you like to talk? How are you doing? No, I'm just assuming like I want to stay away from you because you just look unapproachable. But that's when you approach them. Say hi. Give a smile because you just don't know what somebody is going through. Yes, Mary Bear.
And kind does not mean soft or weak.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Kind does not mean soft or weak.
It doesn't. In fact, sometimes it just like you're strong because despite what you're going through, despite like what life has dealt you, you are still able to show kindness to others. That takes a lot too. I don't take that for granted. So please remember to be kind. I love you guys. Marilyn loves y'all too.
I do.
I know. So that's it. Until next time, y'all. Later.
Bye. Have a good weekend.